Hi guys, I've just woken up and I am going to prepare fish stew this morning. I will be using mackerel fish in preparing the fish stew. Whilst I'm preparing this fish stew, I am joining my church service online because I have a lot of things I'm doing this morning. So joining online would be the safest way for me not to miss out on sermon whilst doing other things that I have to do today. All right, you guys are going to join me in preparing this. I'm going to show you the process of preparing this fish stew. It's a simple, quick recipe, and I hope you do enjoy this. So I have my shombo and tatache peppers. I have already started blending the blended tomatoes, which are all in here, and I've got a few left. And next I am going to blend the peppers as well as onion as well.
Is the restoration of health and vitality. Determination of sickness and disease.
My pepper mix is ready. I'm going to allow this boil and allow the pepper mix dry up. There'll be no water, or at least little to no water. Whilst this is happening, I've got my fish here. I'm going to begin the process of cleaning the fish and get it ready so I can also marinate and boil. So my pepper mix is gradually drying up. It's gradually drying up, and I have my fish here. I have added thyme, I have added curry powder and bouillon cubes, and next would be salt, just a little salt. I have my chopped pepper, onion, garlic and ginger. That's what I have in there. I'll be moving this into the pot. So my fish is gradually boiling. The only thing I hate about fish is you need to really pet this like excuse me, like a newborn baby. That's just the only issue I have when it comes to boiling fish, and I think I made a mistake. So I'm doing my best to ensure that every part of the fish has enough water. It's almost dried out. What I'm going to go ahead and do now is start dicing my onion, because I need onion to fry the sauce. Remember I said earlier I need the marinade to penetrate into the fish. That's the reason why I have boiled for 5 to 10 minutes. And I have my oven all heated up. I'm so scared of breaking this fish. And once I'm done with this, I'll pop them into the oven. Popping them into the oven now. And I'm going to let this, like I said, 150 for 45 minutes. I need this on low heat. And next I'm going to begin the process of making my stew. It's going to have little to no water inside, and I'm just waiting for this to dry up a bit. There's little to no water in here. It's little to no water, which is fine by me. I've got I've got onion, and I've got this in white and red onion. I'm using a mixture of two because the two onions got different flavors, and I need this present in this stew, which is why I have chopped two of them. So I'm going to stir. To get a perfect stew, you need to understand the fact that you need a lot of patience. You don't just rush things. You're going to allow your onion fry, and you would definitely know when the onion is fried. For example, the red onion would turn a bit translucent. You'd see the color change from its original state. You can see now the onion has changed its color, or rather it's changing because or whenever you're frying and you see that the onion is no longer as stiff as it was, it's now loose, that's a tell sign that your onion has fried. That's enough. Next, I will add my tomato puree. So I'm using Gino, and this is my favorite because it gives me the Nigerian feel. Remember I mentioned earlier that for you to have a perfect tasty stew, you need to allow everything cook, take its time. Now that I have added the tomato puree, I'm going to stir and allow this cook, or rather fry. And once they have separated, that's a tell sign to tell you your tomato puree is now cooked, because you don't want that sour tomato taste in your stew. It's now soft enough and no longer stiff as it was. This is the point where I would introduce my tomato mix, the one I boiled earlier. And this is the point I would reduce my heat, because we all know what tomato is good at doing when you're preparing stew or jollof mix. We all know what tomato is good at doing. But before I close this and allow it to boil, I give it a good mix so that the puree and the tomato mix. I also forgot to mention I would add this as well. This would go in at this point. Top. I know that my stew is ready. Looking all nice and good. Oops. Just going to check on my fish, see what's going on. Still needs drying up a bit. I'm just going to let the fish soak in the stew, allow it boil for 2 to 3 minutes, and everything is ready. It's boiled for 2 to 3 minutes, and I'm just going to turn off my cooker, and this is it. Fish stew is ready, and I'll be pairing this with boiled bulgur.